Do you find it hard to come up with Reels content? Maybe you find it hard to come up with video ideas in general. Maybe you're like me and you feel like you've said everything already.
I got nothing left.
I've been pumping out Reels nearly every day since Reels launched, and sometimes coming up with fresh content seems impossible. But I found a new strategy that is helping me get tons of ideas and keep my content fresh, which is good for me and my audience. It's a repurposing strategy. You take one reel or idea and you recreate it into 3 different reels. This strategy is not only going to get you more content, it's also going to get people to remember you. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I am not a believer in heavily relying on trends to grow your business.
Sounds like a case of trendinitis. That's when the trends take your tongue.
It forces you to always look at other creators' reels and TikToks for ideas. That means you aren't using your own creativity and you're filling your head with other people's work, which sets you up for copying and comparing, and neither is good. It's one thing to be inspired by someone else's content. It's another to take their literal sound and use it in your reel or TikTok. That keeps you from becoming a strong storyteller. It keeps you from having a strong on-camera presence. It makes you look like everyone else, and it makes you forgettable. I'm not saying you never do trends. I'm saying don't make trends the majority of your reels or TikToks. I still do trends, but I do them sparingly. And I'm going to use a trend today and show you how I'm going to take that reel and turn it into 3 different types of reels with the same message. I am teaching my followers how to look confident and stand out on video with original content. And then here comes the Reels Trend Temptress. Then in the caption, I talk about why even though everyone is doing trends, it does not mean it's a good video strategy. Now we're going to take the same idea from that video and we're going to turn it into a character reel. And this is my example of that. I walk in on my character Carol, doing a trend, looking ridiculous, and I tell Carol, just because it's a trend does not mean you should do it. It's the same idea, it's just a different story delivering the same message. Let me give you another example using a different niche. Let's say you're an interior designer and we're going to use the same trend I showed in the beginning. You play the interior designer showing off how you get people a classic looking kitchen. And around the corner comes that garish, gray, modern trend that was out years ago, and it's the thing that you hate when people bring to you. So that's your trend version. Now let's make that a character reel. I'm thinking gray from the ceiling to the floor. That was out 10 years ago. You want to like your kitchen in 10 years? Stick to white subway tile and white cabinets. Okay. See, character reels don't have to be silly. They don't have to require wigs. You just have to have one character playing the expert, or you, and the other character playing the ideal person so that you can guide them to the answer and solution that they're looking for. That's storytelling. That makes you memorable. Reel type number 2 is face to camera, straight up stating your opinion. You want people to remember you, you want them to connect with you, then you have to tell them what you are for and what you're against. Doesn't mean they're all gonna like you, but you're going to attract the right ones. Here's my example of that.
Stop relying on trending reels to build your business. Use them to get your feet wet, then show up with your real voice, your real opinions, and your real life experiences.
Again, it's the same message, except this time I am telling them how I feel about people who only do trends and why I am not for it. Here's another example going back to the interior designer, and this is a member of my course, This is Video School, Maria Keelam. She's really good at calling people out when it comes to her opinion.
So stop buying it. It's over.
The 3rd type of reel, voiceover. Not just any voiceover. Yes, you could do a behind the scenes and share a story with your voice, but what's even more powerful is if you share the story of someone you have helped get results, a customer, a client. My example, Jan Ditchfield, a member of This is Video School who was only doing trends with her reels when she first joined. Now she's using original content. All the different types of reels we've discussed in this video, and she just had her most successful launch ever, 5 figures, all because of her video strategy. So again, it's the same message of me saying trends only is not the answer. You want to have a specific video strategy, and I just shared it with Jan's story. If you need more reels ideas for your product-based business, watch this video right here.